Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
It's a clear and sunny on this Independence Day, but that's a different story from less than 24 hours ago when severe weather hit several parts of our state. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Stephen Reels. Now, places like Essex got hit very hard by the strong winds and rain that saw some people lose power. That's where we find Fox 61's Jamel Johnson checking out the damage and recovery.
Some areas got hit worse than others from Thursday's storms. On Lynn Road in Essex, you can see downed power lines as well as branches in the street. And if you even look above me, there's branches hanging from the power lines.
Tyler Major spent the holiday cleaning up his backyard. He said this is the first time his house was hit with severe weather in a while.
I can't remember the last big one we got. This was kind of like an out of the blue thing. I had seen earlier in the week we were getting some rain at some point. I just thought it was going to be some light sprinkles, and it ended up being like almost a hurricane for 10 minutes.
The storm was so powerful it broke branches from his family's apple tree in the backyard.
I thought this was going to be like a normal shower, and then we got like 100-mile-an-hour gusts. It probably dropped an inch of rain in 10 minutes.
As a landscaper, Tyler is used to cleanup. But even something like Thursday's storm can be quite a task.
I enjoy it. This is what I do for work. Really what I'm focusing on right now is just getting all the leaves out of the yard. I'm gonna go through, pick up all the sticks, and the front yard needs some mowing, so.
Along with the damage, Tyler's family also lost power.
Lightning actually struck one of the transformers up by the road, the one that goes to this house. I was outside last night and the street lamp right on the corner there was all lit up, but this house here didn't have anything. I was real young the last time we lost it for an extended period of time.
Brian Tao's family also lives on Lynn Road, where they too were without power.
It got real nasty all of a sudden around 6:30. I was at work. I got a call from my wife, home with the kid, panicking a little bit. Power went out, and we've been kind of trying to find electricity.
The Tao's 4th of July plans also were stunted.
No, we were going to go to the parade, but it got canceled this morning. So luckily for me, my mom lives pretty close, and she still has power, so we're headed over there.
Now, town leaders say they want everyone to use caution and try to avoid doing anything outside on these roads until the cleanup is complete. In Essex, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.
Today, the 40th annual Boombox Parade was held in Willimantic. Now, the parade started in 1986 and features several local organizations who decided to stop on by. That's where we sent Fox 61's Alicia Hercules to tell the story.
Here at the 40th annual Willie Boombox Parade, some families are creating new memories while sharing traditions from the past 4 decades with their children.
Happy 4th of July.
Oliver Connery came to the Boombox Parade with his family for the first time. He says he will for sure be back next year.
Hello, 4th of July, let's go!
The Boombox Parade is unique among local 4th of July celebrations. It first started in 1986. That year, Windham town leaders could not find a marching band to perform in their Memorial Day parade. When Independence Day arrived, Willie AM radio played marching band music on the air while thousands loudly played their boomboxes. And it's been a tradition ever since. Jenna Scott has been coming to the Boombox Parade for 2 years. She says the community bonding keeps her coming back.
I love the enthusiasm and the love for the whole community. It's my favorite.
Can I go on? Yeah. Katie Hooper says she has been coming to the Boombox Parade for her entire life.
We come to this location every year because my grandfather used to own a gas station right here in town, like way back 50s, 60s. So me and my whole family come here, we park here, we watch the parade every single year.
She says she goes to the parade every year with her children. For Gwion Williams, this is the start of a new family tradition. He traveled with his family from Wales to spend time with family and attend his first Boombox Parade. Aside from the music, he says there's one thing that will keep him coming back every year.
The orange sweets, and the purple sweets, and the green sweets.
The people I spoke with say that everyone should come out to the parade next year and experience the family fun and amazing community for themselves. In Willimantic, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
And while you're celebrating the 4th of July, it's important to keep an eye on some potential holiday hazards. Some poison information centers say you should keep your hot dog food hot and cold food, I should say, cold. Now, you should prevent food poisoning. Also, debris from fireworks can be poisonous, so make sure your kids' pets that they don't eat them. Kids will often break those pieces bite into glow sticks, and those can contain an oral irritant inside. Now, if you need it, the Poison Helpline is available at the number you see on your screen. And a new deadly drug on the streets of Fairfield County is connected to 5 overdose deaths this week. Now, that's out of 22 people reported to have died from an overdose in just the last 3 days alone. Officials are now trying to get ahead of the problem before any more happen. Fox 61's Victoria Anderson has the response from one community that hopes to slow the spread.
Last year, overdose rates in the state were down by 26%. Despite that, the battle to keep those numbers down is a never-ending one, and the focus for those in Fairfield County is all on prevention.
Coming in every mode of transportation you can think of.
In just 3 days, 5 lives were lost in Fairfield County to overdoses. For Ridgefield officials like Fire Chief Ronnie Duckworth and First Selectman Rudy Marconi, they say even one death is too many.
We're trying to stay on top of this.
As the drug industry changes, so does the response, especially when the element of surprise is added.
With the newer, cheaper synthetic opioids that are going out there, that a lot of times people don't even realize that they're using a substance that may be illegal, let alone have powerful opioids.
State officials believe that this recent string of deaths is related to a new drug called medetomidine mixed with fentanyl. First Selectman Marconi wants to stop these drugs before they hit the streets.
Had we had cameras on the highway, and if we invest some of our money in technology to allow our state troopers, our local police departments, to have better, quicker information to respond to these types of situations, that is one way we can help stop the flow.
The town of Ridgefield has plate readers at the ready down 35, a growing trend for towns in Connecticut.
We're having trouble stopping the inflow of fentanyl into this state.
So what do you do when these drugs get into your county, towns, and homes? Well, you give out the tools to stop an overdose before it even happens.
So we've got our opioid overdose rescue kits.
The kit's free to all at the Ridgefield Fire Station come stocked with resources like tools to test for fentanyl in drugs and Narcan, giving you the power to save a life.
And if that means that we can help people in other communities who come to Ridgefield because they're more aware that we have this stuff available, we're happy to help them too.
So whether it's on the roads or in a kit, the hope is to solve the problem before it even becomes one.
And we will have a full list of ways you can get your hands on one of these prevention kits at our website, fox61.com. Reporting in Ridgefield, Victoria Anderson, Fox 61.
Thanks, Victoria. Now, a man is in the hospital right now suffering from serious injuries. Hartford police say he was shot just a couple of hours ago and tell us it was a man in his 40s who was shot once on France Street just after 12:45. Now, he was taken to the hospital and the investigation is still active. There's no word yet on a possible shooter, but we will be sure to provide you updates as they become available. And new details tonight as state police say a Waterbury man was hit and killed on I-84 in Southbury early this morning. We're told around 3:20 Ezequiel Galarza was driving near exit 16 when he lost control for an unknown reason and was thrown from the car. Officials tell us he then walked toward the road and was hit by a car. Galarza died from his injuries and the crash is under investigation.